Now I do realize that in this series about the pen that came from the old ladder was mainly about this pen. However, last night I got a hankering to turn another pen, and I turned this one. And this is the one that I had taken extra pains to make sure that I was going to get the blanks lined up properly. And I did. And you can see by doing that, the grain matches up really well. Now, because I wanted to sort of relax while I was turning this pen, I didn't have the camera stuck between me and the pen. So unfortunately, you're not going to get to see me turning it. But you are going to get to be able to see the mistake I made. And also, how I'm planning on fixing that mistake. Now, if you happen to be a prize-winning pen turner, you probably noticed more than one mistake. There's actually two, a little one and a really big one. I'll show you the little one here first. Now, what I should have done right here is I should have turned this part of the blank down just a little bit more, so it would have matched the metal just a little better. But my really big mistake is out here on the end, on the very tip of the nib. Let's see if you can spot it. Well, actually, you can't help but not see it. That's right, the ink cartridge won't retract all the way back into the pen. Yeah, I screwed up on the blanks. That means that if I put this in my shirt pocket and I'm wearing a white shirt, I'm going to have a little blue stain in the bottom of my pocket. Well, fortunately, I don't wear white shirts. I wear blue shirts. But you know what I mean. I'm going to try and explain to you what happened, and I'm going to try and show you what I'm planning on doing to fix it. This pen kit has two different lengths of brass tubes. Same diameter, but one's a little longer than the other. And I accidentally glued the short one into the long blank. So that meant that when I glued the long one into the short blank, it was sticking out about 1/16 of an inch. So I thought, what am I going to do? So I thought, well, let's see what it would look like if I was to just trim it down. So I trimmed the brass tube down just enough so that I was able to square it up with the blank. And I put it together. But as you can see, it didn't work. But what would happen now if I was to shorten this? This part of this cartridge isn't needed anyway. The transmission that comes with this kit, it's got its own little ratcheting mechanism. It doesn't need this stuff here on the end to work. So I'm going to just shorten this down about 1/8 of an inch and see if that'll make the difference. I think it will. And if it doesn't, I guess I've just ruined one pen cartridge, that's all. Well, there we are, my problem solved. And being as that I'm the only one that's ever going to use this pen anyway, remember it's the wood from the old ladder, it's only meaningful to me. I wouldn't be giving this pen away. So, no big deal. Just don't tell anybody I made this stupid mistake.